Hey, I'm Greg McIntyre with the McIntyre Financial Report, and I'm here. I'm super proud. This is a special edition of the McIntyre Financial Report because we have Ryan Begley here, who is a licensed insurance agent, and life insurance can do so much, including paying for long-term care.
It can.
And we are super glad that he has come on board with McIntyre Financial. Ryan, you are also the brother of my law partner, Ryan Begley, right?
I am.
So I wanted to introduce Ryan, let him talk a little bit about himself and about his passion right now for life insurance and the things that people don't know it can do, including paying for long-term care.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. So you're Ryan Begley. You're originally from, you live in Hendersonville, North Carolina.
I live in Asheville.
But you service Shelby, Charlotte, and Hendersonville, right?
all
Which
three
is pretty
areas.
much western North Carolina,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Along that 7485 corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ryan's going to be working closely and reaching out to our clients to work with them on their insurance and long-term care insurance needs. That's what I'm excited about.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've always had this vision that, insurance, paying for long-term care is so important, and we help people protect assets, but I can't activate new income for people if they need it, right?
Of course.
And you can. So tell us, I mean, you were a peace officer for a while,
I
right?
was.
For quite a while.
I was a police officer for 4 years.
In Asheville, right?
I was a patrol officer for Asheville for 4 years. I loved what I did. I loved it. I loved helping people, and I wanted to get into something that's a little safer,
Sure.
and a little bit more, fitting for my wife.
Right.
But also still helped people. I still wanted to help people, and I think life insurance was that fit. And I'm super excited about it. I really got to, I finished my course not too long ago, did the state exam, and this is going to help people. And I'm very excited about actually helping people.
Sure, I'm excited about having you on board and where you are in your career right now. So tell me a little bit about life insurance and how it can help people.
Well, life insurance is very malleable. Like, you can do a lot with it. There's term life insurance. It's kind of like renting an apartment. There's whole life insurance. It's kind of like buying a house.
Okay.
You can create equity in that whole life insurance. And with that whole life insurance, you can add on riders. Riders are kind of like, let's say you have a car and you want to add on some cool rims or some spiffy,
Right.
Headlights or something like that.
Soup it up.
Yeah, soup it up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, that's what riders are.
Right.
It just, kind of, makes your policy a little bit better.
Okay.
And one of the riders is the accelerated benefit rider, which includes long-term care. That's not the only thing it includes, but that's one of the benefits. It does include long-term care.
So term, that's what I have.
Yes.
Because, I'm worth a lot more dead than alive right now. And that's to make sure if I die, my wife gets paid so she can send our kids to college and take care of herself, right?
Yeah, that would be very beneficial, especially if you have a lot of debt.
Right.
Not like a house or something like that.
Yeah.
Term insurance.
Have you been looking at my...
No.
Okay, all right.
No, I have not.
Okay.
But it helps because you don't want to burden your family with that, the debt that you have occurred and
replace your income and
your income
and more.
lost.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have to balance that out in your life. The debt you have, the income loss. Banks look at that. We should look at that in our own lives.
Sure.
So,
but as we age, I've found that whole life can be more important as we age.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree?
I would 100% agree.
Okay. And so with whole life, it's really an investment. I'm generating value.
Yeah, you're paying yourself.
I can cash it out if I want to.
You can take loans on it. You can cash it out.
Let's say I put X number. Let's say $100,000. I want to put $100,000 in a whole life policy. But you know what? I also want to protect and pay for long-term care. Let's say I don't want to go to a nursing home. Who does? But I want to be cared for in home. So I want to make sure it pays for in-home care some of the plans that I've seen allow you to take those funds, put them there.
Yes.
As long as you leave them there for, say, 3 to 5 years or something, it's like a vesting period type of thing. And I can pull it back with no penalties to me.
That's true.
I also have beneficiaries on it.
You do, so
that my kids could get it. Some of them also I can share with my spouse. Like if I don't use it, my spouse can
there's
use it.
a joint survivorship.
Sure. So it's survivorship rights. That is super cool.
It is super cool.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things on especially the annuity side. So if you want,
but it's not just like the $100,000 is going to pay. Like it's not just going to empty out and pay for care.
No.
It's going to pay 3 to 5 times as much sometimes.
Yes.
As I invested in it. So I'm going to multiply my money.
You will.
That is super cool. So you have a product, you have a tool where you can take one of my dollars and turn it into 3 or 5.
Yes.
To pay for long-term care.
That's exactly right.
That's super cool. I don't know any other thing that can do that.
There is nothing like that right now.
That's really cool. I mean, that's why I was super excited about our clients meeting with you and exploring these options, because I can protect things with deed protection, trust, those things. But as far as activating a lot more money than they already have to pay for in-home care, I mean, that protects the big nest egg.
Yes.
That protects the home. It also gives you, if you're, a procrastinator out there and you have it planned, it gives you time.
It does give you time
to come in and plan, or maybe place things in an irrevocable trust or something like that, right?
Yeah, and any life insurance, when you're getting the benefit, if you die, your beneficiary gets that, so it's not lost.
Gets the remaining principal.
Yes, gets some.
I think the way, that's right. That's right.
So it's not lost.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is one of the best options I've ever seen for, especially I'm going to do it.
Yes.
And for long-term care and for
long-term care insurance sometimes is hard to get, and we'll talk in later episodes about straight up long-term care insurance, not associated with life insurance.
Yeah, not associated with the rider.
Yeah, with a rider on a life insurance policy. But right now, we wanted to bring you a super cool tool, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm thrilled. I know I met with a couple yesterday that I referred over to you, and that you're going to meet with them. So you ought to meet with a lot of our clients, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm prepared to, and I'm excited to, because I think this is going to save them money, save them stress, and let them, give them a peace of mind that it's going to be okay.
I've got so many clients that have a ton of their money is locked up in IRAs and 401ks, pre-tax money, tax qualified funds. Okay, that's money where they haven't paid income tax on it.
Yeah.
But it's my understanding there are products out there too. I believe One America has one where you could use, say, 100, 200 grand of qualified money too. And it still stays in the qualified status to use, to do that. That's my understanding, with similar benefits of multiplying that.
Yeah, there is a
plethora. So you could take somebody's retirement and multiply it.
Yes.
Like by exponents of 2, 3, or more.
Yes.
That is super cool.
It is.
That is phenomenal. If you're using it to pay for long-term care, which otherwise long-term care would zap the retirement. This way,
that's exactly right.
It protects it and multiplies it.
Yep.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
It is.
I mean, that's a magic trick.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so excited about talking to everybody today, and so excited about Ryan being here. Unfortunately, I'm only one person, and I've learned to take off different hats, and when I do, I never put on the insurance hat. I wanted to. I still want to. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you'll do it.
I just have to carve out time to do it. But Ryan has been industrious enough and ambitious enough to go ahead and knock that out for us and for himself. Ryan, you have a beautiful wife, right?
I do.
In Hendersonville.
I do.
Yeah. And
And if she
in
makes,
your own family, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and she's a pharmacist. She makes a lot more money than me. And if
Oh,
anything ever had,
we need to switch that around.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
No, I mean I'm not. She can make all the money she wants, but I want you to have the opportunity to really provide for your family too.
Yeah.
You know.
Me too.
Yeah, and I know you will. Another thing that I know you're doing is you're working through other licensing.
I am.
And for you guys who don't know, to become a full-fledged, say, financial planner, you know, broker, stockbroker, handling retirement, things like that, takes a minute.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does.
You know, the study is intensive just on the life insurance side.
Yeah, it is very intensive,
Yeah.
very time-consuming, and it's very methodical. You have to really know what you're doing.
Sure. And on the insurance side, you're going through even more exam and more tests right now, right?
Yeah,
for health and then traditional long-term care, those things. Yeah.
Yep, Medicaid compliances and all that stuff.
Medicare supplements.
Medicare
That's
supplements.
huge.
It is.
These are all subjects we have to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to break them down one
That's
by
right.
one.
As you go through them, like I want to talk about that as you're studying for them, because you know there's huge benefits to Medicare supplements as well, supplemental plans, things like that. That is going to be such a huge benefit for our clients. It's going to save them money.
They can learn with me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, you know, this is the McIntyre Financial Report. We're going to air it each week through our elder law content as well on the McIntyre Elder Law site, YouTube channel. But we're going to start introducing within the next few days the YouTube channel for McIntyre Financial. It's on social media presence and pages. I'll be active on there. You guys can follow me through my licensing as well. I have a unique perspective from being an estate planning and elder law attorney for a long time. And I'm just super excited that you're on board.
Thank you.
And I'm going to tell you, if you can take $1 and turn it into $3 to $5, if you can take $100,000 in retirement, which is a small portion of some people's retirement, it's all of some people's retirement. So I understand that being rich is a matter of perspective, okay? But if you really want to guard your retirement nest egg, take it I look at it as really a fort, you know. We're building a fort to protect your assets. You could send a few men out, women, people, whatever. You send a few people out really to protect the whole. And you can always call them back, right? So that's how this works. And you're multiplying money to pay for long-term care and providing the ability to be cared for in the comfort of your own home. That's what's huge.
Yes, most people want to be in their own home. I would want to be in my
own home. They want that
home.
option. That's right. Absolutely.
Yes.
So guys, I'll tell you, I think the room we're sitting in right now, which is the Asbury Conference Room.
Oh.
Yes, it's very English, very British. The Asbury Conference Room. Yeah, you got to do this when you say Asbury. The Asbury Conference Room. I think this would be a perfect place to hold talks for 10, 15 people. This whole setup, you know, the whole floor here, and we ought to do that. We ought to be bringing in folks,
definitely,
and doing that, you know, on a weekly basis. To sit down and talk, either during the day and have some lunch, or in the evening, maybe a Saturday morning for breakfast. But let us know your thoughts. You can reach Ryan by calling our office, and the number. Ryan, can I see your card?
Yes,
because
you can.
I know you just got those in. I think they came in yesterday.
I did have a card right here.
Yeah, look at that. That's a good-looking card right there. Dude, still, is this a smile? Is this a smile, Ryan? That's a smile. We're going to have to work on his smile, okay, in the picture. But the office number is 704-749-9244. The direct number to directly reach Ryan, if you want to call Ryan directly, 704-218-9233. And the email is ryan@mymcfi.com. The web address is also mymcfi.com. I'm about 5 minutes from going live with that website. It says coming soon right now. I just have to tweak a few things. So.
And don't be afraid to call me. I don't mind at all. Don't care what time it is. Email me, call me. I don't mind at all.
Ryan can see you. I was trying to talk about came out. Ryan can see you in our office, in any of our offices, Or we have other Regis office setups and locations.
Yeah.
Coffee shop, because I know you like coffee.
I love coffee.
You like to work out too.
I do.
Ryan will put you through your paces in a workout. That'd be cool. Or, come in home to sit down in your living room.
Anytime.
At the kitchen table and just have a talk about what your options are to protect your hard-earned money and property. And, I always say estate planning is a good time to be a little selfish, a little self-full, to take care of yourself. Yeah. That's what you really need to do.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just ask us. We'll answer them for
just
you.
ask. That's our motto, right?
Just ask.
Need long-term care insurance? Just ask. Yep. Any questions, okay? So thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel on the McIntyre Financial Report.